So you get the thing done and done well. And for a short while, you have this amazing buzz from the sense of achievement and fulfillment. But then it disappears because either you start to realise the bits you got wrong, the flaws, the things you could have done better, or you realise that you've got another task to do, which again, you'll want to do perfectly. And so the cycle returns. Everything you do has to be perfect, but it's exhausting and the reward is so short-lived. My name is Lucy Parsons. I am an EFT practitioner certified by EFT International, and in this video we will address this perfectionist pattern that you have learned. So why do we become perfectionists? Well, it's a survival strategy. It's what we've learned to do because we, at some point in our lives, perceived that doing everything to such an incredibly high standard was the best way to be liked, to be loved, or to be accepted. Now, that may sound like we're going a little bit deep there, but these are the patterns that we're working with when we think about perfectionism. So in this video, we're going to do a short tapping exercise to help us address how this perfectionism makes us feel and the impossible toll that it can often take on our minds and on our bodies. So in the tapping exercise, we're just going to tap on some points on the body, and you'll just follow me tapping where I tap. And as we tap, I will say some words and leave gaps for you to repeat the exact words that I've said. Now, if ever any of the words don't feel quite right to you, then that's absolutely fine. Just change them to something that works better for your experience. But before we begin, let's just check in with that perfectionism and how it feels in your body. So I invite you to take one hand to your heart and one hand to your tummy and close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. And then just imagine that you've got a task to do. And you're telling yourself that you're going to do this task to the highest possible standard and impress everybody, and it's going to be just the best. And notice the feeling that that creates in your body. And then I'd like you to think what number you would give that feeling between 0 and 10, where 0 is there's no physical feeling or emotional charge attached to it, and 10 is the highest physical feeling or emotional charge you can imagine being associated with your perfectionism. Okay, when you've got a number or a sense of the strength of that feeling, you can release your hands and then come to the side of the hand and just tap with me. Even though, repeat those words, even though I have this relentless drive towards high standards, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I always want to get everything just right. Right here, right now, I'm okay. Even though I always want to achieve to the very highest level, I choose to soothe and calm myself. Even though I have such high standards, side of the eye, I always want to achieve to the highest level. Under the eye, I want everything I do to be done to the very best of my ability. top lip. When I do complete something to this standard, it makes me feel great. Bottom lip. But it's exhausting living up to these standards all the time. Under the collarbone. And I feel this tension in my body the whole time I'm trying to achieve these standards. Under the arms. And it doesn't feel sustainable. Top of the head. Always striving for such high standards. But in my heart of hearts, side of the eye, I know that it doesn't have to be this way. Under the eye, I know that I'm good enough just as I am. Top lip, I know I can do good things without exhausting myself. Bottom lip, I know that sometimes, for some things, good enough is good enough. Under the collarbones, so I give myself permission to release this perfectionism. Under the arms, I give myself permission to release the tension of always striving. Top of the head, I give myself permission to be happy with myself just as I am. Okay, wonderful. Bring one hand back to the heart and the other to the tummy. Maybe close your eyes and then take a deep breath. And slowly release the breath. And then just check in your body. How is that feeling now? That feeling of striving and perfectionism. And maybe give that feeling a number between 0 and 10. Now, I hope that feels better, but if it doesn't, it may mean you need to do the video 2, 3, maybe even more times before it starts to sink in. But the real work here really happens in one-to-one sessions. So if you're interested in getting to the root causes of why you have this drive for high standards and perfection, that is something that we can explore and work out and move forward from when we work together one-to-one. But in the meantime, I'd love to know how this video landed for you. So please do comment below, giving me your number from before you did the video or when we checked in with that feeling in your body, and the number after we've done the round of tapping, or maybe after several rounds of tapping. And if you'd like to work with me, please do visit my website, bodycompass.uk, to find out how we could work together. Thank you for watching, and if you would like more videos like this to help you with the uncomfortable thoughts and feelings that can happen, then please do subscribe to my channel. Take care and see you soon.